right, you guys, we're back. Okay, we're gonna take this stamp here, and let me get a brush. Let me wet a brush really quick. Okay, and just paint on some black here. You can stamp over and over and over with this stamp once you put this black paint on there. Oh my goodness. It holds the paint like no tomorrow. Beautifully. Okay, so just that much. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp here at the top. Oh, I didn't really get it the way I wanted it, but that's fine. All right, cool. When you do artwork that's very aged and distressed looking, you can't make a mistake. That's kind of the beauty of it. Nice. I'm just going to take half of it right there. Oh, that looks cool. Just using half of the stamp like this, like around, that looks really, really cool. Love that. Okay, let me take my baby wipe, or at least a towel, a wet towel, and wipe this paint off this stencil. That's the only thing, like with the ink, you can just keep stamping. I would, you know, just for the sake of your stamp, just run a wet paper towel or a baby wipe over it and get that paint off of there. Because I think that that could eventually build up and ruin your stamp. But I just take a little baby wipe or just a paper towel with water and just wipe it off, and it's been good. So, okay. So there we go with that. Next, what do we want to do? Let's dry this. So if you want to, fast forward. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put our bunny on. And our roses. So here we go. So we have our bunny here out of those napkins. Okay. So like I said, they won't look exactly the same because I have different pink roses, so they won't be exactly the same, but they'll be twins. Okay, so let's get out... Put my gesso away and get out my Mod Podge. Oh, you know what? If your Mod Podge or paint don't open, you can take like a something heavy. Like I use this little steel brush thing, but you could use a hammer and just break the seal like this. Sorry about that sound, you guys. But look, it breaks the seal right away. And you're not fighting a paint jar or a glue jar, any of that kind of stuff. Cool, huh? Breaks that seal good, quick and easy. All right. Oh, I gotta clean that brush. It had black in it. We don't want black. All right. There we go. You guys, make a comment down below if you would like me, and I tried this before, but if you would like me to go live on some of these, so I might do that again. We'll see. But it depends on also the response I get. If people are saying, yeah, I want you to go live, let me know. And I think I'll have a better experience at it too, because I actually know how to work my phone better and how to go live better now. And anyway. And I wanted to share with you guys too, I am taking my mixed media. There's a girl, and what is her name? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm not thinking of her name. Oh, Dion, and another girl named Deborah. And they are artists also, but they like to, well, Dion, she paints also like on canvas and things like that. But they both like to paint on furniture. So it's like taking mixed media to furniture. And these cool distressing techniques they do with chalk paint. But I'm going to be using my acrylic paints because I have an obscene amount of acrylic paint. But I need to get rid of it. But eventually I think I will invest in the chalk paint. But anyway, I've learned, when I was watching her, it was so much of the techniques that we do, like in our art journals or on canvas, but doing it on furniture, like these distressed looks, and they use the stencils, and you can do all that kind of stuff, but doing on furniture, you guys, I'm doing my kitchen cabinets right now. I'm going to make a video on it so I can show you guys what I'm doing. It's turning out so cool. So I'm going to go from, let me keep working. I'm going to go from cabinets to, I have 3 armoires to paint. Yeah, 1 armoire in my art studio, another armoire in my craft room, and another armoire that I want to paint in my kitchen or family room area. And but it's all distress painting, you guys, so everything looks really old, and you know, it's like been around forever, and it's just cool. It's just cool. So it's just like taking mixed media to your furniture. So, and it's funny because all these pieces that I'm talking about, all of them I either got for free or got them at thrift stores or garage sales. So, that I'm going to be distressing and distress painting. I'm going to call it distressing and mixed media furniture. That's exactly what it is. It's so cool. And my cabinets, oh my God, each cabinet is like it's like a little work of, like, it's like a canvas. And that's how you kind of have to think about the furniture you're working on. It's like it's a canvas. It's so cool. So I'll be doing a video on that probably tomorrow. I'm preparing, I'm putting my base coat down right now, and it's drying, so it'll be all ready to go for like a video. And just share what I'm doing and things I've learned from Deborah and from Dion. And I'll have their YouTube channels connected. And some of you guys might have already heard of them before. I don't know. I ran into Deborah. It's called Deborah Diaries. I ran into her about, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago. And then she kept talking about Dion. And so then I went and checked her out. And oh, I love her techniques too. I love both of them. Their techniques are fabulous. And their techniques are just awesome. They go, if you're going to do mixed media like this for your art journal, you can take it to a wall. You can take it to furniture. It's all the same stuff. So, it's just cool. You guys will know what I mean when I make the video here. Okay, you know what? Glue down. There you go. These roses, they're gorgeous, but they're not as easy to glue down as like magazine pieces, because I get it out of these books of roses, which I'll show you here in a second. I get these books of roses from eBay, and I get them for like $4 or $5. You guys, dirt cheap. I just ordered a bunch. I have like 6 now because I'm afraid I'm going to someday run out of roses. Okay, this is called the Ultimate Rose Book, American Rose Society, and that's what it looks like. You get them, like I said, on eBay for right around $4 or $5, free shipping usually. I mean, look, is that fabulous? You'll get like, there's just so many roses in this book. It's like just chalk. Look at that. Great for our mixed media, girls. Great. I'm sorry, and boys. Any guy watching my channel is like, hey, hey. One time I looked at the analytic, I can't say that word, analytics for my channel, and it's mostly women 40 to 70. So I don't have that many guys watching me, but it's probably because, too, at about 40, your kids have grown up, moved out of the house. You have more time to craft. Not that younger girls don't craft, because they do. I'm just saying that, you know, we have time. We have time, and we have more money now because we, you know, we're not spending all of our money on our children anymore. So we have a little bit more extra money to be able to, you know, do some crafting and time. So I'm sure that is why. I actually wanted that rose to go over here, but whatever. It's fine. Oh, no, I didn't. Because I kind of saved them over here that way. Never mind. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Well, I kind of do. Okay. This is going in the crease right here. All right, let's just skip a little extra glue right there. A little extra gluing down. Glue down. There we go. Glue down. Good. Cheaper magazines are actually better for your mixed media when you're decoupaging these pieces down, because it's just thinner paper. Thinner paper glues down a lot easier. This is like high quality paper that these roses are in. So you kind of like, oh, you wish it was cheaper paper. Not too cheap, because, you know, sometimes the Dollar Tree calendars, which I love the images, that paper can be really, really cheap, and you got to be careful when you're gluing it down sometimes. Okay. So we got some serious roses going on here. This looks so cute. Little twin bunnies. This is so fun for Easter. I'm so glad this is in my art journal. And my other art journal, I have one art journal all finished, and I will do a flip through with that in the next couple of days. I did the cover. You can check out that video. That's the video before this one. And we did a Finnabar inspired, which I like to call, what do I like to call it? Oh, I have another word for it. But anyway, it's Finnabar inspired cover. And it turned out really, really pretty. So I have an art journal done, which is out of an altered book, which I love. I would rather make, I don't know why, but I like working out of altered books better than I like buying a new journal from the craft store. There's some type of a soul or positive spirit about that. Anyway, I'm probably getting too deep, but I like it. Okay, I just want to make sure this is in the crevice here. All right, so these are down, and so is the bunny. Look how adorable that is. Oh my goodness. So cute. Okay, so that's all done. All right, the next thing we want to do is we want to do some, let's do some script stamping over the flowers. I love doing the script stamping over the flowers because it really, like, it makes it look like it's not just magazine pieces. It makes it look like it's a part of the picture. It's kind of like a trick of the eye. And it adds vintageness to it. So I got my script stamp with the black ink again, which is why I just keep it out because I am always using this. Okay. Fabulous. Oh, love it. That looks really good. Okay, I'm just going to take the rest of whatever I have on here. There we go. All right. See the difference it makes when you stamp those roses? I do it on everything. On anytime I put roses, I stamp over it. I may drip ink over the roses. I do anything to take these roses and make sure that they're in the picture. They're not just on it. Plus, we'll take our black Stabilo or watercolor pencil or whatever and do some shading, which also just melts it right into the picture. Okay, let's do, I want to put some little speckles on the glasses. You know, let's dry this bunny real quick. And then we're going to put some little polka dots on the glasses like I did this one. I love using napkins in my work, and when you glue a napkin on, it just dries so darn quick. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to take my liner brush here. Okay, I'm going to take my liner brush here and a little bit of white paint. And just do some little polka dots on the glasses. We're also going to put a little catch light in the bunny's eye. I was going to give the bunny more eyelashes, but I'm not exactly sure where the eyelashes would go, and I don't know. I just wasn't sure. And the bunny's so darn cute. I'm like, okay, I don't want to ruin my bunny. I got these bunny napkins at the grocery store at, was it Albertsons? Here in Las Vegas. I don't know if you guys have an Albertsons or not. If you do, look for these bunny napkins. And they look so nice and vintage, and they were only 99 cents. I was like, yes, please. I picked up 2 packs. To me, bunnies are not just Easter, though. Bunnies are whenever. I love a bunny. Okay, so I'm going to do a little, doing little catch lights in the eyes. We'll do a catch light there, and we'll do a catch light here. Okay, and we'll do another one there, another one right there. Cute. Okay. And what I like about it is there's all that texture and all that, all those layers, and those layers are coming up to the bunny, so it gives the bunny more of a, just a really cool look. Like, it looks like you can see other layers coming up through the bunny, which I think just looks really good. Okay. Oh, I need this white still. Okay, so let's now throw over some white splatters. What I like to call, let's fairy dust the piece. Fairy dust. Just a little white paint with some water. And a fan brush. Where is, do I have my... Yeah, there it is. So let me just, there we go. Move everything out of the way that you don't want fairy dusted, because it will happen. Okay. Also, I'm going to cover the face of the bunny because I don't really want anything else on there. On the bunny there. I was going to dry that acrylic paint, but it's probably already almost dry. We're probably good. Oh, that had glue on it. That would not have been good. Just a second, please. Alright. I almost glued that damn piece of paper down in my bunny. Okay. Let's do it like this. I just don't want white splatters all over my bunny's face. Okay. Let's fairy dust. To me, when you add the fairy dust to your work like this, it just adds like magic. Just makes it magical. So I love to fairy dust my piece. Okay. I don't know about you, but when I'm creating, I want to create magic. Fabulous. Okay. We're done with the fairy dust. Let's dry everything, really give a quick drying, and then we're going to do some shading. Very, very cool. All right, let me just turn this on for a second and do some quick drying. Okay. I did some shading. I double shaded. What I did in this picture, which I really love, to make this just look even more vintage, I took, you can use Tim Holtz, like a vintage photo. I'm going to use this archival one called Sepia. I love this color. And I'm going to age it just all the way around. And I'm going to double age it. Then I'm going to take black on the very outside. Let me not talk about it and just do it. Okay. So, ooh, dropping stuff, sorry. Okay, I'm getting these brushes out. I love to use these with my Tim Holtz Distress inks, or even this ink right here. So it's a sepia color, it's Ranger. It's fabulous. Okay. This right here, this is the best tool that you can use for your pastels, but also for your inks, whether it's Tim Holtz Distress inks, the oxides, just your regular ink pads. When you're going to do this kind of distressing, you guys look at it's way easier than, it's the easiest tool ever. So get your hand on these. You can get these also on eBay. Check your local dollar store, not Dollar Tree, because I've never seen them at Dollar Tree, but I just got mine at this generic dollar store. But I ordered myself a set of these on eBay for my makeup a long time ago. And then I was at my local dollar store and I thought, ooh, those might be great for the inks. And then I saw Miss D use them. Hey, Miss D. And she did it and I went, oh, they do work good. So I told her, I said, girl, I was going to buy those and use those in my mixed media, and now I saw you did it, so I ran and I got some. I picked up $10 worth. I loved it when I got home, and I went back a few days later. I was going to buy 10 more. Gone. Look how beautiful that is and how easy it is. It blends out perfectly. It doesn't leave any like little round dots. Those are fabulous. Okay. Next, I'm going to take my favorite, which I love to shade with. I'm going to use my Jane Davenport color stick. Like I always say, you can use the Jane Davenport color stick. You can use the Faber-Castell gelatos. Faber-Castell or gelatos, and then to go around it you can use a Stabilo. This is to go around like my roses and my rabbit here. You can use a Stabilo, or you can use a watercolor pencil, which is what this is. I want to get a Stabilo because I've never used a Stabilo. It's the same basic as a watercolor pencil. Also, to go around, either way, to go around this rabbit or around your edges, you can also use an oil pastel. Okay. Let's go. So I like to just go ahead and just go around all the edges with this. And then we'll go back with my finger and just blend it out. I love Jane Davenport's color sticks. They're just a water-soluble crayon. And she made them to look like lipsticks. Isn't that fabulous? Okay. So wet your finger. Today, oh my God, you guys, I'm wetting my finger with a baby wipe, not my spit. I happen to have the baby wipe right here, so love it. And that's how fast it is. So we did a double edging, a double smoke out. So first we did it and aged it with like a Tim Holtz Distress ink, but I used that sepia color, and then even on top of that, along the fine edge with the black. I think that is gorgeous. I'm gonna start doing that a lot. I'm going to call it like double edging. So, okay, we're going to go around these roses with some shading. I guess I could call it double shading. Okay. The reason I like to shade with this pencil around my, like whatever my figure is, whatever my focal point is because you can get right up on the edge a lot easier and a lot faster, I think, than using like a stick. But if all you have is, you know, a gelato or oil pastel, just use that. But a lot of us have watercolor pencils, so bust those out. They're very similar to those Stabilos. A Stabilo is water soluble, so basically it's the same thing. I just wanted a Stabilo just so I can check it out because I'm crazy and I like to collect art supplies. So I'm an art supply junkie. So when Jane Davenport talks about being a art supply junkie, I know what she means. I love collecting art supplies. This looks fabulous. That is it, you guys. That is it. Okay, hopefully my camera doesn't turn off while I just give you guys a close-up. Let me